kick, head down. What else? Okay, remember, we don't want to keep our head around like this, right? Want to keep that head down.
Working with these kids is like an evolution. They come to us when they're very small, meaning first and second grade. They usually have older brothers and sisters who are part of the program. But they come, and to them it's simply a group of people that care about them, that take them to running races and are there. They know that this person is there in their life.
I was a very troubled youth. I probably had the highest grades throughout elementary school, but I was suspended every week. I was, in the principal's office nearly every day, ditching school. And this is as an elementary kid student. This is not a high school student.
My background is not the best. My parents weren't able to offer me the best. My dad was in and out of prison.
As they grow into 5th and 6th grade, they really begin to understand because they meet the kids, the older kids, who have been to college, and the older kids talk to them about, I used to be one of you. I started out just like you. So they begin to understand that there's more to this than just going to races and having fun and having somebody in my life that I know is watching out for me.
It was exciting because we were doing things that we would have never thought we could accomplish. And not only that, but we were building up. Like, yes, I started with the 5K, then moved on to 6 miles, then a triathlon, then I even went on to do a half a marathon. So it's just something amazing.
When I first signed up for EE, it was actually different from anything, and I mean anything and everything that I had come to see and that I've come to know at that point in time in my life. It was a lot. As a 10-year-old, you had to really dig deep in order to finish these races. Running 3 miles, swimming 100 yards, and biking 10, 15 miles is not a lot now, but the first time it was something I could never do. And I actually gave up my first few races, and it was Cherie who kind of kicked me into gear, and it's like, hey, you got to believe in yourself. You can do this. She's the one who kind of empowered me, and it stuck with me. And I think that's probably one of the biggest things I've gotten out of Exceeding Expectations is, it empowered me as an individual, as a person, coming from a low-income community, with all the struggles that I've been through.
In training, athletic training in general does for any individual is bring a sense of goal setting to whatever we do. In the sense of exceeding expectations, we're talking about bringing swim clinics as part of the triathlon experience that Cherie uses basically as a tool, a lifestyle tool.
Exceeding Expectations gives the tools to those of us that don't have the tools that we need to be successful. Some of us just lack a role model, some of us lack the financial support.
And by the time they get into junior high, we start real hard working with them on school, making sure that they're doing very well in school, because at that point we start talking to them about college. And from that point on, it's education 24/7 with these kids. So you can see them evolve, but they start realizing it when they're still very young.
Education is Cherie's number one. She's our coach, but her goal is not to make us athletes. She uses that as a tool to teach us stay committed, never give up, set goals, achieve them. That is her way of showing us how to accomplish our goals. But her number one goal is to get us to school and to live a better life. Like she has motivated me to make it this far, and that's why I'm here, because of her.
I would have never ever seen myself in college, let alone UCSD, pursuing a bioengineer degree. Like, I would have never seen myself doing that.
Everybody understands that there are people, most of them little kids, who don't have a chance in life like we have had. And when they see that just with a little bit of help, these kids can do magnificent things. The deal I've made with these kids is, you get into college, you don't worry about finances. We'll make sure that this is paid for. So the kindness of people, the generosity of people makes this program work. We couldn't do it without that.
There's no way I would have been here if it wasn't for Exceeding Expectations, and particularly for Cherie. For the 10 years that I've known her, she has held my hand throughout the way. I am here because of Exceeding Expectations.
Go to our website. We tell the story of these kids, where they started, what they're doing now, what we're achieving, what the accomplishments are. It is all made possible by individuals. When I first started this, I had no idea how generous people were.
Cherie's an amazing woman. She's changed our lives. Like, I know I could say that I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. There's just no way.
If it wasn't for Cherie, Lee, Jackie Irons, everybody part of Exceeding Expectations, I can full-heartedly and honestly say I wouldn't be here today.
Really pleased to be here with Sherry. Really proud to be in partnership and association with Exceeding Expectations. And we hope that everyone who's watching this video can share and find in their hearts to make a contribution to the foundation.
To learn more about Exceeding Expectations, visit www.eefoundation.org and discover how you can forever impact a child's life today.